Peace, y'all. It's Chuck West. We are back with yet another episode of Art Inspiring Art. And I gotta tell you, man, it's not every day that you get to meet the person who, over the past decade and a half, has served as what I would call a catalyst for your career, man. Seriously, like, I haven't even started the interview and I'm already losing my fucking head inside. But I'm gonna be calm. For the people who don't know, let them know who you are, man.
I'm the Funky Homosapien. I'm part of a group called Hieroglyphics out of Oakland, California. Ice Cube is my cousin. I used to be part of the Lynch Mob. He basically was my break into getting into the the music industry, and through that, Hieroglyphics came out.
Right.
Around '93. That's about it, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm also the dude that is the vocalist for the Gorillaz song, Clint Eastwood.
Right. That's actually how I got introduced to you, to your music. Now.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Now, I'm going to skip the whole I'm your biggest fan spiel because I'd rather speak to you as, from one human being to another human being. But that being said, my first question to you is, what would you say is the weirdest experience that you've had either with a fan or somebody interviewing you? Any crazy shit that just stands out?
People jumping on stage.
That happen often?
More often than it really should be happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
Like that shit happens quite a bit actually, and it just don't make no sense to me. Like,
okay.
I don't be hopping behind the fucking, the cash register at McDonald's trying to fucking fries and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the job. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It don't make no sense really. But some fans get hyphy or whatever. They feel like, I guess since I'm, open and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm open to talk to people and stuff. You can touch me. Some fans, I guess, just feel they can do that. I don't know.
Hey.
Only certain fans, though.
Okay, man. All right. So my next question, before we get into talk about comic books and all, I noticed that on your Facebook page a couple of weeks ago, you were asking people about what songs they'd like to hear on the tour. And I noticed some people were actually naming some songs from the Future Development album, like X-Files and Corner Story and what have you. Now, I know lately a lot of artists have been putting out 20-year anniversary editions of albums that they did, back in the 90s. And being that 96 was when Future Development came out, or I should say unofficially, because I know the whole Electra story. For those who don't know, you guys can look that up. But since it's 20 years since Future Development, is there going to be a 20-year anniversary Future Development album?
Probably not, because I don't really dwell on the past, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I'll be moving forward, so I don't even be thinking about it, And, as far as Electra and stuff, I don't have no problem with them or nothing.
Sure.
It didn't come out and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they treated me pretty good over at Electra, really, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't got no problems with them.
Okay.
But, it just never was finished, so it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? I can't really perform none of the songs because it never was finished. Never was mixed or nothing, so it's not like I got the instrumentals of the songs to be able to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That and my first album, I never did no instrumentals for a lot of the first album too, so I can't perform a lot of that stuff neither. The singles I can, because the singles had instrumentals, maybe a few of the songs, but
right.
I can't do very much from the first album either.
Damn. Okay.
Which I'm not tripping, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I mean, I think I saw you do Corner Story during the Calicom tour a long time ago, but anyway. But I'm actually glad that that whole idea of, you don't dwell on the past. It makes a great transition for what I'm about to say next. Makes me think about that line from Clint Eastwood, "The future's coming on," and of course the work you did with the Gorillaz. As you know, the people who drew the Gorillaz are the same people who drew Tank Girl.
Yep.
And I had heard on one of your interviews from a while back that you were a fan of that series. You may not have known this, but last September, the guys who drew that comic came out with a 21st century edition of Tank Girl.
Oh, really?
Yes. And as a token of my appreciation for all the years of inspiration and music, I wanted to present you with 21st century Tank Girl.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Oh, shit, damn.
Oh, Domino didn't tell you?
No.
Oh, you gotta look out because it's blocking your head.
Oh, sorry. Man, hey, man, thanks, man. Hey, I appreciate this.
Dude, there's one story in there. I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but there's one story where Tank Girl, Booga, and them break into a museum late night because they want to steal God's underwear. I'm not gonna tell you how it ends, but it's hilarious. I never read Tank Girl before until this.
Okay, damn, that's true.
Yeah,
well,
man.
I guess, you know, I'm 43, so when it came out, it was like the 80s or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, yeah, I guess you witnessed. I guess you. Well, I'm assuming that you're younger than me. You know?
Yeah, I was born in '89.
Okay.
So what were your opinions of Tank Girl when you first read it? Like, it's crazy, violent, and raunchy shit, but, you know, what do you think about it?
It was up my alley, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
a lot of underground comics like this was just kind of my lane, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I liked regular comics too, but
Sure.
once I started seeing what underground comics was about, like Cheech Wizard, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Even the old Zap comics, you know, from the 70s and shit, or Zippy the Pinheads, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? All the black and white comics, they was just black and white print.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like manga today.
Sort of, yeah. Sort of like manga, but like cruder.
Recruiter?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
some of the comics might might have very basic drawing or like not astounding drawing, but like the story.
Oh, I see what you're
You know what I'm saying? But the stories would just be off the hood. Like, you know, it might have sex in it, or it might definitely have some kind of profanity or something in it.
Right.
Adult themes, you know what I'm saying? There's crazy humor, just off the wall shit, drugs and shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit that when I was young I wasn't supposed to be looking at, I guess.
Right. But of course, when you're young, that's the stuff that you want to look at when you hear about it.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, I wonder what that's about. And it's crazy because some of the comics that are popular today, like even the Pokemon comics are still popular today.
Mm-hmm.
But I heard from a friend of mine, my friend Sage, peace to Sage if you're watching, but he was saying that the Pokemon comics he's read from the original Shonen Jump
Mm-hmm.
are not even like the ones that they usually see at like Barnes and Noble and all that. Apparently in the Shonen Jump ones, Pokemon can actually die.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of life, so yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
okay.
just so used to them fainting that them dying. It's like, huh.
They might change the plot when they come over here like they used to do with the cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
They used to change the whole plot and shit, like they'd change the title, everything. You know what I'm saying? But now, like, really, I think starting with like Dragon Ball, they started trying to keep it the same, because I think like a lot of them, the producers start peeking that kids out here like they hip.
Right.
So they'll peep the Japanese version, they'll start demanding, don't change it, or, you know what I'm saying, they'll lightweight fail trying to bring it out and trying to change it, not knowing the kids already done seen it. Like Dragon Ball is so damn popular.
Right.
Like it's over now as far as I know in Japan, like it's been over.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like it's still hella popular. Like it's so popular, the dudes that produced the cartoon kept on producing it, even though the artist was like, I'm done with Dragon Ball, that shit finished. You know what I'm saying? So they came out with like Dragon Ball GT and all this other shit that ain't really got nothing to do with Akira Toriyama. You know what I'm saying?
They put out not a new Dragon Ball Z per se, but an updated version of it where the colors are brighter and the voice actors are different, and it just doesn't do it for me the way the original Dragon Ball Z did it.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
think that's what I was talking about. Like that's the ongoing version, I think. You know what I'm saying? That might be GT or one of them. You know?
Oh, it's not GT, because
Oh, it's not.
GT's out. That's I know what you're talking about with that one. But there's another one called Dragon Ball Z Kai or something like that.
Oh, okay, like this some new shit.
Well, no, it's the same Dragon Ball Z story, but they just changed it. I guess it's for so younger kids can get hooked on it too.
Oh, okay.
You know, but it's the same story,
Oh, okay.
same characters. The colors are just brighter. They hurt your fucking eyes, and the voice actors are different.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like how they did Transformers when they brought Transformers back, but they was like bubbly characters, like hella chunky looking. Like they didn't look like the original ones. It looked more like a cartoon, like Teen Titans.
Not even that. They look the same. It's just so fucking bright.
Oh, okay, they just made the colors brighter.
Yeah, and the voice actors are different too.
Oh,
Frieza
okay.
don't sound like Frieza. Pissing me off. But
So you're into anime too, okay?
absolutely, dude. Matter of fact, one of my favorites.
I was just looking at that shit in your bag.
Have you seen Blue Submarine #6?
I never heard of Blue Submarine.
Okay, it's a very short series. It's like 4 episodes long, but this is the whole series right here.
Okay.
Basically, a dude named Zorndike has lost his mind, and he's let's see, he's genetically engineered these creatures to pretty much go after Earthlings, and he's melted the polar ice cap, so most of the world is underwater now.
Oh damn.
So, but actually, I didn't bring this for the story itself. I brought this because I'm not sure how much you follow anime soundtracks, but I gotta tell you, this has some of the funkiest, jazziest music of any anime I've ever heard. Like, a lot of people talk about Cowboy Bebop soundtrack, which is dope, but this one is just, I don't know, it has a smoother, bassier feel to it, you know?
Okay.
You can take a look at it if you want to.
Okay. Well, I can't. Oh, you mean like look at it inside?
Yeah.
Look like it's clean, actually.
Dude, trust me, it is. But all
They're
this,
trying to hide the graphics a little bit.
I guess it won't surprise you.
Here you go. Blue Submarine. Okay, let me check that out.
Absolutely, man.
Have you seen Soul Eater?
I've heard of it, but I have not seen it.
Okay, I hella want to see that one.
That's another one.
Because the graphics is like the type of graphics I like.
Okay.
Like really like cartoony looking, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like Dragon Ball, you know what I'm saying? Not like they're not going for a realistic
Not
look.
serious.
Yeah.
Okay.
More like animated, like playful look.
Okay. Now, one anime that everyone's been talking about lately is Attack on Titan.
Okay.
Now, I haven't seen the anime, but I read, or I started to read the manga. This is the first volume of it.
Oh, you really fuck with it? Okay.
Well, if you'd like to have this, you can have it.
Oh, damn, okay. Attack on Titan, huh?
It's one of those things where, have you ever seen... Oh, Del, your face is being blocked.
Oh, okay.
Small screen, it's all good. Have you ever had, like, watched an anime and then, was it the manga version, and wished that they were more similar? Because it seems like the manga, in many cases, might just include more, or maybe the anime has more.
Nah, not really.
No?
Like, for instance, like, I guess a good example would be Akira, you know what I'm saying? The manga is just so fat and ongoing,
right.
And the movie only captures, like, a small percentage of really what's going on.
True.
But, like, you know, that's just the way it is. Like, the movie can only capture so much. As far as the manga that I've seen, I mean, the anime that I've seen versus the manga, they more true to what it's about than, say, like, you know, the Marvel movies have been.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The Marvel movies been getting better over the years, but, like, you know, like, they don't even stick to the script at all. Like, X-Men was nothing like, I would say damn near nothing like the comic book. You know
really?
Yeah.
I never read the comic.
Yeah, they don't wear leather suits in the comic book, you know what I'm saying? All matching leather fits, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own fit, actually, you know what I'm saying? You know, Wolverine got his own fit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
All of them got their own fit. They somewhat color coordinated, but like some of the rogue characters, like, you know, Wolverine or something, they have their own fit. You know what I mean? They don't all have leather fits like they in a biker gang.
I feel you.
And the story was different. You know what I'm saying? Like, they changed the story of hella, like how they met and shit like that. Like, they just kind of fiddled with it. So I wasn't pleased with that. But the one movie I did want to see is Deadpool. Another one I've heard good things about. That's one of my favorite characters ever. Like, I got damn near every issue of Deadpool.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I got hell of them on my phone right now.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Is there like an app for that?
Yep, hold up.
Oh, shit. Looks like Dell is hooking us up, folks.
You can get comics online as CBR files.
Okay.
And they're like, you know, what do you call them? Archive files, like a zip file, but they make them specifically for comic books.
Mm-hmm.
So I got this one, Comic Reader. Let's see what I got in
Okay. But would you mind showing that to them?
Oh, sure. Oh, damn! Rebels 94. So I'll just be trying to stay up on shit. Come on, man.
It's okay. We can edit this out.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, technology.
Now we'll go back. I was there for a second.
Take your time.
Oh, there we go. This.
Okay.
There we go. No, that shows the pages. How do I get out? I ain't even looked at this. Okay, close.
Okay.
Documents. Okay, so these is all the comics I got. They look like Alien Legions. Every fucking issue of Alien Legion.
Can you show that to the screen real quick?
So,
Let's see. Let's see if we can. There we go. Wow, got a whole archive of them, huh?
yeah. You can scroll through them.
Okay. Wow,
All
man.
4 minutes of those. There's the Deadpools right there.
Okay. That's dope, man. And what's the name of it?
Comic Reader.
Comic
But there's
Reader.
a few different ones, you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't the only one, so you can choose whichever one you like the best.
Okay.
So I got God Hates Astronauts on here. Got Howard the Ducks. Those is old school, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them. New
Okay.
Mutants Annual. Hella New Mutants in here. They're all, it looks like it's all annuals. Rebels, which is a new series that I hadn't peeped yet, so I got like, it looked like all of them also.
There you go.
Scrolling through. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like the new series that they came out with. Looks like I probably got all of those.
Okay.
All the first ones from number 1 to like what the last ones they made. So here go the first issue of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know what I'm saying? Like some of these I had back when they came out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the first one was like a big ass comic. It was like this or this. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, it wasn't like regular comic size.
Okay.
It was like a big ass fucking you know what I'm saying?
Almost as thick as a Harry Potter book?
It wasn't thick, but like it was big. Like
Oh, I see
it
what you're
wasn't
saying.
like
The
this.
dimensions were just... Oh, okay.
It was hella. It was just hella wide and shit. It was a trip. But like it was like a legend in my school. Like, oh, have you read Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like, man, they be whooping people's asses. They be like stabbing fools, and you see blood. They be cursing and stuff. I'm like,
What?
wow, what is this?
In the comic they were cursing?
Yeah.
I gotta get up on that. Because I watched the cartoon as a kid.
Oh yeah, that ain't the same. Like this, by the time it got to a cartoon, like they totally like dumbed it down. They made them like pizza eating ass.
Yeah.
Cowabunga, all that shit. Nah,
That's not what it was?
Nah, in the comic book they was killing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like they was raw in the comic. Like that was one of the raw. That's why it got to the point where they was making cartoons and shit because it was so clean. It was an underground comic, so it went from nobody really knowing about the shit to people start talking about it. I told you I was a legend in my school. You know what I'm saying? Then it just started getting more and more popular, and it just bubbled. But I think Eastman and Laird, the artists, I don't think they was really hella savvy about, like, success probably started coming so quick to them. Like they probably didn't really know or take procedures to control how their characters would look. They probably like got out of hand before they knew it. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't start like that. But then to get it to where it got, it wouldn't have got there. Obviously, to kids and shit like that. They was whooping niggas' asses and like bleeding and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Like they was some fools actually.
All right.
I'm telling about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay. Cool.
You remember how
new every day, man.
You good? You guys are good.
And now you know, folks, the real Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is fucking bloody. Go get it. Go see it. Or go read it, rather. I'm definitely going to do that later. But all the talk of comics, I know that you used to draw a lot. Do you still draw? I'm actually kind of surprised that there hasn't been a Del the Funky Homosapien comic hovering around anywhere. I know there was like a little hieroglyphics comic back in like '93 or something like that. Some little comic strip of you guys.
Maybe, I don't even remember. Maybe from the record company or something.
Okay, because yeah, there was a little comic strip. It was, I don't know if it was a full comic, but it was just a panel. It had Souls and Mischief. I think it had Extra Prolific on there. So
I think Extra Prolific might have had a comic from Jive. I think Cash definitely. I think Cash had a comic from Jive.
Okay.
As a promotional item, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So it was just a little something, it wasn't nothing too big, I've been looking into doing stuff like that too. Like people have definitely came at me about it. They're trying to make a Deltron comic, but I'm trying to work like now towards like music not being the only thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be like the hub or whatever. But I'm trying to think of shit that I create now in terms of multimedia or different types of content. So like, it might start with the music, but I'm already thinking about, okay, this could be shaped into a movie, or this could be shaped into a comic book or a novel or what have you, you know what I'm saying, cartoon. I'm just trying to think more outside the box with my creations now, because to a lot of people, music ain't enough no more.
Right, you want a whole package.
I can understand that at this point. Like, we're going to be sitting around, just listening to some songs. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 70s, 80s, even the 90s, that might have been the shit. But like now, like shit is so fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Like that's boring. Like oh, you just sit and that's all you do, just listen to the record. All they do. That's it. That's all they do. Like nothing else. Like I could just, you know what I'm saying? If you're boring and all you know is the internet, I can see how that would be kind of boring.
Right. That being said, a little noise upstairs. That being said, have you ever heard of Loot Crate?
Loot Crate?
Loot Crate.
No.
So there's a website called Loot Crate, and it has a bunch of different versions. It has an animated version too. The way they describe it, it's like a comic convention in a box. So you can pretty much like pay a monthly fee to get a crate of pretty much anime gear, anime toys, anime soundtracks, and some t-shirts. Just a different crate of it every month.
Okay, like a mystery box and shit.
Yeah, a mystery box.
That's clean, actually. Loot Crate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That actually, I thought of it like maybe a delthefunkyhomosapien crate might be interesting. Like maybe not every month, but just an idea. But
yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I'm always trying to think of like new shit. Really, lately, I've just been focused on getting my raps.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Sit up to par. Because I watch a gang of battle rap. And a lot of these fools be so futuristic. I'm like, man, you need to work on your shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, multis ain't enough. Just rhyming hella syllables is like, that ain't impressing nobody. Like, you better be able to rhyme syllables if you rap.
Right.
Like, that's nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to other types of wordplay, like double entendres, puns, a lot of puns, a lot of double entendres, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, I noticed that some of these battle rappers, they know what they doing. They ain't just copying what everybody else doing.
Sure.
There's a few trendsetters that know what they doing, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay. And I've always been interested in wordplay, obviously, because I rap or whatever. And I've been interested in comedy since before rap. So that was just a catalyst to get me into it more. I just discovered a lot of shit that just had made hella sense. I was already on that path. Basically trying to make my raps more concise, my music more concise as well. Mm-hmm. Just, you know, just more minimalistic, you know what I'm saying? Not so much. Because I started learning that you could overdo it. I didn't know that when I was younger, that you could overdo it. I thought doing more was tight.
Overdo it? Like, could you elaborate?
Overdo it, like, you know, people's patience only goes so far. Okay. So more of a good thing ain't necessarily tight to a lot of people. They'll be like, all right, dude, all right.
Oh,
shut the fuck up.
I see what you're saying. Okay, I got what you mean.
Like, who give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, shut your motherfucking ass up. And some people might get offended, like, oh, you think you hella raw or something? Mm-hmm. You think you that raw? That ain't shit. Actually, they'll be like, that ain't shit, just because you trying so hard to get somebody to say some shit.
Right.
Like, you know, you doing all that dancing and jumping around. That ain't shit. Shit was weak.
All the turning up.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, you know, this is just a process that I've just been learning. It's not, you know, I wasn't really aware of it before. Mm-hmm. Now, after I studied music theory, and after I'm now studying, like, you know, humor writing, I'm learning more about, you know, being more sensitive to your audience. You know, before I didn't really know about that. Almost had an attitude like I'm the artist and, you know, you're supposed to feel me or you stupid, damn me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That was when I was real young, but like,
Sure.
luckily it didn't get out of control. You know what I'm saying? I started realizing pretty soon because I didn't really change the way I am. And I remember when I used to run to the radio trying to record shit off the radio, like that wasn't whack to me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, like, why would it be whack to me now? You know what I'm saying? Just because I'm a rapper, I feel like I'm some upper echelon. I can't fuck with this music or I can't fuck with this kind of music just because. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
It just seemed like some, like damn near some bigotry or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
All right, man. You were talking about humor writing. I remember watching an interview of you on YouTube. I believe it was you, Domino, and Tajay were all getting interviewed, and you made the comment. This is back. I think it was back in '07. You made the comment that you were thinking about possibly writing some comedy. So, 3 questions, or one question made of 3 smaller questions. One, what would your comedy be about? 2, would it be starring real people or would it be animated? And 3, what do I have to do to be a part of it?
Oh shit, well, I don't know, just holler at me about being a part of this shit. If you into comedy, I'm always trying to build on some shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't really have no resources or nothing to fully realize nothing, but you never know what'll happen, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Sure.
shit start popping. If I know that you are on that wave and shit start popping, I'll be like, oh, okay, I know he on that wave.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Probably be about some dirty shit, probably about some pimps or some hoes or some stupid shit like that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Some dirty ass street shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Because that just interests me. It's just hella intriguing, just that whole world, you know what I'm saying? It's just bugged out to me. So it'll probably be something about that. And that's primarily because like that's the type of audience I'd be trying to shoot at, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Because I grew up in Oakland, so you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know, I'd have some kind of point to it, obviously, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't just be just for the fucking point of glorifying fucking dumb shit.
Right, you'd have a lesson.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it'd probably be around some street shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Probably wouldn't be about no gangster shit or nothing because I'm not really involved in that pimp shit like
been running for more than a decade. I'm on the next stage, my Emcees need aid. Take pain, I'm still great, ayy. None of that time foolery, as you can see, this shit ain't nothing new to me. I love the hovering on my undefined material. They step in the here and now, but they sweating profusely, here's the towel. They feel now reality when I take a dream state. Elaborate on how your team's fake. Like phony IDs, but sometimes I feel like only we see through the show right